Hello everyone, my name is PlasmaMuffin. Welcome back to Risk of Lag 2. For some reason it reset my video settings, so it is super laggy right now. Okay. Yes, this is what it looks like without the settings changed. There we go, that's much better. This is this is what I usually play at. Let's turn up the sound a bit. Hopefully that isn't too loud. So hopefully you can still hear me. Alright, let's see, got a new monster log. Oh, which one? Oh, hi. These things are absolutely adorable. So, I have a special video today. So, as you may have noticed, if you look closely at some of the names of those monsters, I've actually changed a lot of the names of enemies and items in this game. Turns out you can literally just go to the files of Risk of Rain 2 and just directly edit the language files to change it to whatever you want. It's awesome. So that's what I did, and so now I'm going to show you some of the stuff I did. I didn't edit any of this. There is one thing here that I edited. Akron's fourth ability is now called Coronavirus, because why wouldn't it? Let's do Monsoon, and I'm not going to do Command. So yeah, it turns out you can literally just change all the names of stuff. Oh yeah. I did that a bit fast, but if you pause the video right before I got out of the pod, you would see that instead of open escape pod, it says, get me out of here. So that's a new thing. Also, this thing, it's called an exploding Lego now, because that's exactly what it looks like. So, due to the fact that YouTube videos are generally of lower quality than... I'm actually going to turn the sound down a bit so you can hear me better. Due to the fact that YouTube videos are generally of lower quality than the original recording, and the fact that I'm playing in a lower resolution to avoid lag, or to reduce lag anyway, it's probably going to be hard to actually see what I've renamed everything, so I'm going to go ahead and read them out as they become relevant. So wisps are now cursed skulls, like from Terraria. Tougher Times is now bear. This is B-E-R, bear. I wanted to put one of those little squigglies above it, because I thought that would be funny, but I tried putting the squigglies over it. I just looked up what's this letter with a little squiggly line above it, and I just copied and pasted it from there because I have no idea where the E with a little squiggly line above it key is on my keyboard. So I tried that, and it just showed up as question marks, because I guess the game uses a different formatting or whatever. It's probably possible to do those little squiggles, but I don't know how. Shrine of Combat is the same. Now it says you have summoned cursed skulls to fight. So that's fun. Oh yeah, I've changed the name of elites too. This is a cool cursed skull, so the glacial prefix is now cool. You can get killed by cool mobs. Lemurians are now space Argonians. Argonians are from the Elder Scrolls, they're lizard people. Oh yeah, beetles are now Tic-Tics, which is like the least threatening enemy in Hollow Knight. Although they're actually more threatening than beetles, unless the beetles are like Malachites. Because these things can barely hurt you, ever. Like, look at them, they're so slow. Look, I can just walk right through them. Nothing. They really need to buff beetles. Because right now they're just money. They're literally just walking bags of money. Oh, by the way, I unlocked all the artifacts. So, yeah, I'm not gonna say how to unlock them in case you don't want to get spoiled, but I figured out some of them on my own, and then others I had to look up. But I'm okay with that, because, well, I just didn't have the patience. It's okay. Golems are now called lesser thunderclasts. I'm not gonna tell you what thunderclasts are from, but if you want, you can look it up and find out. The reason I don't want to tell you where they're from is because of spoilers, but I mean, it's not really that much of a spoiler, honestly. I don't know. Kind of feels like it might be a spoiler, so just in case, I'm not gonna say what it's from. But yeah. So yes, things are slow right now. Oh yes! Chance shrines are now loot boxes. And this is a ukulele. I had a lot of fun with this. Personal shield generator. You can't be vinced. That is a vague Stargate Atlantis reference. I put that in there because that's not really a spoiler. So yeah, I had quite a lot of fun with this. I got the idea from watching a guy called Red Riot, who plays Risk of Rain 2, and he edited the language files to change the names of a bunch of this stuff to be funny. Although, fair warning, if you do watch his channel, he does swear a lot. His videos are not near as clean as mine, so that's a thing. If you're okay with that, then go ahead and watch that. This is a repulsion armor plate made from Nokias. I haven't changed drones because I couldn't think of anything funny to call them. They should really add the arms race from Risk of Rain 1 that buffs drones, because right now they're just not that strong. I've summoned Tic-Tics to fight. Oh my goodness, I'm scared. Ooh, look what the fire ones are called. Spicy Tic-Tic. They're spicy boys now. It's not just spicy, it's spicy, but with a space in between each letter. Overloading ones are now overpowered because not only do they have the extra damage, but they also have extra defense because of their dang shields. What? Why? Okay, why can you collide with drones? Your own drones can get in your way. I've had them block shots before. It's like in Minecraft when you're trying to shoot a skeleton or a creeper and a bat gets in the way. Like, why? First off, why are you so dumb that you get in the way? And second off, how... You're so small. Like, how does something that small block your attack so effectively? So the Tri-Tip Dagger is now Butter Knife. Some of the names are meant to be more cool, but most of them are comedic. So this video is sort of going to be like a half Risk of Rain video, half channel news video, because I do have some news, some fun, good, actually news for my channel, about my channel. But first, I think we need to draw attention to the fact that upon finding a knife, the commando's first instinct is to stab himself in the shoulder with it. How did he even reach that? It's behind his arms. It must be hecka flexible. Oh yeah, and I got the new commando skill. If you haven't seen that, this is what... Oh yeah, lunar coins are now lunar donuts. But this is what the new commando's skill is, the shift. It's a slide. And it is super cool. The only difference is that if you're on the ground, you go farther than with the roll. If you're not on the ground, then it almost acts like a miniature double jump, like that. But there's sort of a little hack you can do. if you hit shift, like if you're holding down W and you hit shift, then control, then space. Yeah, shift, control, space. Then the shift starts your skill, so you start a slide. Control turns on sprinting, and then space jumps. And that allows you to like get the height of the, like you can go up, you can jump, and you also go far. It does stuff. I can't explain it. Lens Maker's glasses are now 3D glasses. So yeah, the hang on, gotta wait. This is Umu Nuke Jellyfish, because that is exactly what the frick it is. I hate these things. This is my least favorite boss in the game. For some reason, they're all white now. Like, they used to be blue, but now they're, like, bright white, and you can't really see them very well against the sky, which is incredibly annoying. Not like they were enough of a pain already. And I'm going to hide. That's the nuke part of the Nuke Jellyfish. I've gotten most of the achievements from the new update. I've gotten all the artifacts, but I don't think I've gotten all the achievements. Runold's band is now a cool friendship bracelet. Yeah, I've been having so much fun with the artifacts, especially Command. That one's just so much fun. Definitely improves the replayability of this game by quite a bit, which is real nice. Also, did you hear that Terraria 1.4 is going to be coming out next month? I'm excited about that, and also nervous. I'm mostly nervous because I'm just worried that they won't fix a lot of the problems in the game, because it's going to be the last update. Like, they'll have a couple updates after that, but they probably won't, from the sounds of it, they won't change much. They'll just, like, fix bugs and stuff. So if there's, like, some annoying thing, like the wall thing where, like, if you place background walls in a circle around, like, if there's one tile where all the tiles to the left, right, above it, and below it are background tiles, it will turn into a background tile, but it won't drop when broken, and it won't consume a background tile from your inventory. Which means that when building houses, sometimes you'll be left with one wall left over, despite the fact that the space that you put the stuff in is... the space you put the wall in is exactly enough for how much... well, that's interesting. I spawned directly inside this thing. I'm impaled. That would be bad in real life, but fortunately you cannot get splinched in Risk of Rain. But yeah, you have exactly the right amount of walls, and somehow you still have some left over because of that. And if they don't fix that in the next update, then they're probably never going to fix it, so I'm going to have to rely on mods. But anyway, so wait till you see what I call gasoline. In and of itself, it's not super funny, but it's funny when you go to pick it up, because watch. Get gas! Yeah! I just changed it from gasoline to gas, and I didn't even realize that when you pick it up it says get gas. Okay. Let's go to Taco Bell. I've never actually gotten gas from Taco Bell. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Taco and puns. So, finally, the news about my channel is, you may have noticed I recently just uploaded a Hollow Knight video. That was the one that I was talking about a while back. The one that wasn't Hollow Knight randomness, but it was, like, sort of similar in the same vein as Hollow Knight randomness. That's the video. It's about 8 minutes long. I've been editing it since December, and I wanted to make it since September of last year, because that was when all your Minecraft pain and all your Terraria pain in one video was a thing. Okay, the energy drink is now Beppis. We must go fast! Fast! That is from the video, absolutely mental Khajiit inhales 250 skooma and then dies. You really should watch that video. It has a little bit of swearing in it, but if you're okay with that, then it is absolutely hilarious. It's gotten like several million views, because it's so funny. So I'm playing modded Skyrim. Yeah, so now that I have that video out of the way, that has been the main thing hanging over my head for the past few months, channel-wise, is that video, because I wanted to get that done before I did any Hollow Knight randomness and stuff. But it just took so long. Like, you have no idea how much effort that video took. I had to play Hollow Knight for several hours, literally hours, just to get that footage for the 8-minute video. And that isn't even taking into account all the editing I had to do. That combined with the amount of time I spent trying to get up the motivation to actually start doing the editing. Yeah, that's why it took like 6 months from the inception of the idea to the actual video being uploaded. I originally wanted it to be a bit longer. I had a few other things on the list that I wanted to add, but eventually I decided that they just weren't worth the amount of effort it would take to put them in. So I just cut them out. You're not missing much. It was just trying to kill Glimbacks, which are those things where you can only attack their face. Backup magazine. Which end did the bullets go in? Yeah, you can only attack their face. Unless you like attack straight up while standing right next to them, so they're kind of difficult to kill. And the other one was missing a nail art, which, I mean, it's annoying, yeah, but it's not spectacular enough to be put in the video, I don't think. I don't think it warranted that. Especially given that it would have taken more time to release that video, and I think it took enough time already. So, with that out of the way, I can now start working on the next Hollow Knight randomness video, which the last one was uploaded like a year ago. That's crazy. And I'm still getting comments on them. People are still watching them, which I'm really happy about. Foot. That is Paul's go-hoof. I've definitely improved the name. Sticky Bomb. Tossing may be difficult. That is a Terraria reference, which I was gonna say you probably know it if you've watched my channel, but I haven't actually played much Terraria. I haven't played any Terraria on the channel since the failed death mode playthrough. Someday I'm gonna do a full Terraria playthrough on this channel. Just you watch. Just you wait. I don't think we've encountered any new enemies with funny names yet. Oh! Beetle guards. They are now called sand crabs. Like from Risk of Rain 1. Because they look like crabs. They don't look like beetles. They look like crabs. Like, they don't look like real life crabs, but they look like they would be called crabs. Because they just have a sort of crabby vibe. They exude crabbity. Soldier syringes now. EpiPen. Vaccines cause autism. They actually don't. So yes, there are many funny names in this thing. I'm not going to do the Challenge of the Mountain. I'm not going to do Aurelionite. Actually, I am going to do Aurelionite, because I changed his name too. Altar of Gold. A gold orb appears. I didn't change that because I couldn't think of anything funny for it. Another foot. Let's see. So, yeah, I can now start working on my Hollow Knight randomness, and also, at some point I'm going to do the Magic Maker finale, but first I'm going to do, the next Magic Maker video will be a video of me doing the challenges, like Bag of Spilling and Super Murder Fest and stuff like that, and also some of the, like, races. And then after that, the next video is going to be the finale. It has been far too long. I'm just so slow. Cautious Slug Cat. Rapidly heal outside of danger. Ah, yes. A bean! Beans! That is from Harry Potter. If you've never played the 4th Harry Potter game, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, I think it's the same on all consoles, but at the very least it's the PC version. It's like this. Ron is always talking about beans, and it's a meme. Okay, I renamed Beetle Queens to Massive Moss Chargers, because they're about as useless as the Massive Moss Charger from Hollow Knight. Hardly even counts as a boss. Massive Moss Charger, Loot Bug, because, well, that's basically what they are. They're not much of a threat. The only real threat they have is that acid shotgun, and that's just because if multiple acid blobs hit you at once, then you can get one hit. But also, they make it so, like with all the wasps that they spawn, or more accurately, with all the periods that they spawn. I don't know why they're just called period dot. Makes it kind of difficult to maneuver without running into one of their projectiles that they've dropped somewhere. A bean! Beans! I have beans now! That was a funny game. The fourth Harry Potter game wasn't actually that bad. Like, a lot of people hated it, and yeah, it wasn't a good Harry Potter game, but it was a good game. From what I know of Diablo, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire was a lot like Diablo in the gameplay. Like, sort of isometric, not top-down, but not like zoomed out third person, you know? Oh yeah, gold portal appears. Enter gold. Gold. So I did have to use command to unlock some of the artifacts, because they were just super hard. Oh yeah, if you watch through the video, then I've changed the names of all the difficulties. Or most of the difficulties, anyway. I think the last couple are the same. Yeah, there's boring, because nothing spawns. Then there's, I think, medium, then extra medium, then hurry up, then there's evil, then insane. After that, I think after that is like ha 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 ha, or whatever. But yeah, I had quite a lot of fun with this. Overpowered Lesser Thunderclast. He is very overpowered. That laser can probably one-shot. Oh yeah, Stone Titans are now called Thunderclasts. Again, I'm not going to tell you what it's from. Like, I'm pretty sure it's just a mild spoiler. But I still don't, just in case it would count as a more major spoiler for you, I'm not going to tell you what it's from. If you want to know, you can look it up. But yeah, so, let's see, I forgot what I was talking about. That's me, Captain, getting distracted. Let's see, there's chests here, yes. Rustling Chungus. Mushrooms! That is named after the Big Chungus meme, if you are fortunate enough to not know what it is. I got the idea because I saw someone in the comments of a Risk of Rain video call it Bustling Chungus, and I knew I had to call it that in this thing. And just saying, mushrooms! In the description is a reference to Lord of the Rings. Because in Lord of the Rings, hobbits are basically addicted to mushrooms. Golden Thunderclast. That is a really nice new name. Something I really like about this update is that so you see how there's a red arrow to my right showing me where the boss is? Well, if the boss is on screen, his chest will glow red, so you can see him through blocks. So if there's a bunch of blocks in between you and the boss, you can still tell, where the boss is, even if there's stuff in the way. More 3D glasses, that's good. Ah! Where's the last beacon? Where the heck is the last beacon? Well, there's a chest, that's good, I'm not consuming that, but... Ah yes, Crooked Belt. Chance on kill to be useless. I'm not a fan of the bandolier. Yeah, because it does reset your cooldowns, but it's so inconsistent that most of the time it's like the gigantic amethyst from Risk of Rain 1. It's so difficult to use and inconsistent that it's hardly worth even trying. Barely don't have enough. How much does this cost? How much does it cost? I can't see. Okay, 177. Almost it. There we go. It's showtime, baby! Die! Oh great, he's gonna laser me. Gonna laser me. It's interesting because sometimes the laser just locks onto you, and no matter how fast you're moving, it always hits you, and sometimes it doesn't. And I don't understand what determines that. I honestly have no clue. Like, sometimes I can just outrun the laser, and sometimes it just locks on and insta-kills me, and there's nothing I can do about it. I just don't understand what determines that. Wish I did, though. So, Terraria 1.3 is coming out. I'm working on a suggestion for all the, or at least some of the things that I think need to be added or changed. Personally, I think Master Mode should be removed. Instead of having Master Mode, they should just fix Expert Mode. Because right now, Expert Mode is mostly just higher damage. Doesn't feel all that special. Oh, yep, see, now he's hitting me. I think if you can prevent him from directly locking on, like if you just don't let the thing catch you in the first place, then you, oh great, he's immune again. Then it won't be able to track you, but once it's locked onto you, it stays locked on until he stops firing. Yeah, that seems like that's what's going on here. There's so many mobs here, goodness snakes. Of course, that's a good thing, because it means I can get the money I need to buy the beacons. It's funny, you can literally kill this guy just by throwing money at him. That's hilarious. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done this, because this is just going to make it harder for me to... Oh, he got me. Fortunately, for some reason, he's not doing much damage. Do they do less damage the further away you are? Because I didn't know that was a thing. It is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the Stone Titan's lasers or the Wandering Vagrant's explosion, because they're just too overpowered. I had to go to YouTube to find out how to avoid getting killed by the Wandering Vagrants, because I tried running away, but that didn't work. Oh, come on, duck, just drop, I said duck, don't fall over dead. You die painlessly. Now, that was pretty painful. That was definitely painful. Let's do this again. Minus the dying horribly part. Alright. Get me out of here. Press E. Press E. I really want to get to new areas so I can show you what those are called. I've been recording for like, what, almost 20 minutes now? Probably. That was at like 14 minutes in that last playthrough. That was how long I survived, but I started recording a little before the playthrough started, so I'm almost like, what, 20 minutes into the video? I'm actually gonna check real quick because I'm professional. 30 minutes? How? I was only like 15 minutes in. Okay, well, this is gonna be another long video. That's fun. Fortunately, I have the internet for that. I know I bring that up a lot, but I am just so grateful for this new internet, because we had dial-up for like 4 or 5 years, and if you've ever had dial-up, you can't load anything. Sometimes, if you're really patient and lucky, you can load very short videos, but it takes hours to load like a 2-minute video at the lowest quality. Not kidding at all. Pictures sometimes just don't load at all, but if they do load, it takes them like several minutes. Pages don't even display correctly because it just times out, so you'll get like the unedited version of the page without all the code applied, so it's just like all this, like you just see all the links go down the side in Times New Roman and background's white, or it's the same background but it's like tiled in a weird way that doesn't make sense, you know. So that's a thing. And so after we got after the satellite, or after the dial-up internet, we managed to get satellite, which was a million times better. But it wasn't quite as good as what we have now. For example, the biggest problem was we couldn't play multiplayer games because of the lag. I have an entire series called Minecraft Multiplayer with Bad Internet, because that was our internet when no halves milk. And of course now our internet has milk and it is much better, which is awesome. So we could only download 10 gigabytes a month, and download and upload combined, actually, which wasn't really that much. Like, it may seem like a lot to some people, but it really was not enough. We would always go beyond it. Another butter knife, rad cool. And we could do whatever, we could use as much as we wanted between midnight and 5, but still, it was kind of slow, and the lag, the ping, high ping was ping was a pain, yes. So our new internet has much lower ping. And we can use as much as we want, unlimited, all the time, whenever we like. Like, we could just watch videos and just keep watching videos, and it's amazing. We can watch videos at the highest quality, and it still somehow works. Like, sometimes I can watch 1080p 60 FPS. It is insane how smooth and realistic that looks. Like, seriously, it's crazy. It's awesome. But yeah, so now we have internet that has much lower ping. It has, technically it actually has lower download speed, but it makes up for it with the high ping and the fact that it's unlimited, so we can use as much as we want. So it does take a while to download, like, games, for example. That's the biggest thing I notice, or uploading videos. But we can do it at any time of the day or night, rain or shine, etc. So that's real fun. I'll just activate the teleporter. Whatever money I have left over to buy stuff with, I will use that. And if I can't afford a few chests, then whatever. Spicy Space Argonian. See that little red laser dot sort of looking thing? Yeah, that's the thing that tells you where the boss is, which is really nice. I'm a very fan of that. Oh, ow, ow. Yeah, it looks like he heard me talking about how these guys are only a threat if they shotgun you, so he's like, okay, I'll do that then. Perhaps the challenge of a mountain was a bad idea. I think it's all these other doofs that are the main problems for me right now. Like these wisps. Oh my gosh, like Captain Overpowered Cursed Skull here. Holy meat pits, look at all this! Why am I on fire? What set me on fire? Oh, I bet it's that spicy space Argonian over there. It's a pyromaniac. You're under arrest for arson! Die! Oh wait, hold on. Arrest is different from, like, you know, the death penalty. Not here! I'm Space Cop. I make the rules. I'm also going to die very soon, most likely. I haven't got to show all that many items, which annoys me, because there's many other funny items I wish to show. Don't shoot me! That's rude. Well, I thought I had gasoline for some reason. I was like, why isn't this setting them on fire? Probably because I do not have the required item. I do not have gas. Intelligent, mature joke there. I'm totally not 10 years old inside. ATG Missile Mark 1 puts the miss in missile. Because a lot of the time they just end up hitting the ground or just circling around the enemy in circles and just not hitting them. They should really go through blocks. Go through blocks. I'm always thinking of Minecraft and Terraria and stuff, just because that's the basic thing that I think of is terrain is blocks. That's just how I think. But yeah, things like ceremonial daggers. Well, I think ceremonial daggers already deal with this, but ceremonial daggers, fireworks, and missiles should all. They should be able to turn sharper when they home. I didn't change focus crystal, so they don't spin around enemies and just circle them and not hit them. And they should also be able to go through tiles. Didn't change that either. And they should be able to go through terrain. Good grief, that's what it's called. Solid objects, and they should have a longer range. Like sometimes if there's an enemy on the other side of the map, they won't see them, so they won't do them. Crowbar, do slightly more damage for literally one hit, because that's what it does. I'm not, unfortunately, going to have a download for this. Sticky bomb tossing may be difficult. This is a lame flag. Drop a war banner on leveling up, giving you mildly adequate strength. The original was giving you great strength, but it is not even close to great. It is mildly adequate at best. Get more movement speed, which doesn't work because you're in a bubble. You can't leave the bubble, or you'll lose movement speed. And you also have more attack speed, which is the only real noticeable thing there. Meh. Professional YouTuber at work here. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Just had to go blow my nose. Allergies suck. So I went outside today. Are you proud of me? Probably not, because quarantine and all that. Don't worry, before you call the cops. I didn't go near anyone. I live kind of out in the boonies, so there's really no one for me to go near anyway, so yeah, I just went outside, had a nice walkity walk, and took a jolly jaunt along the precipices. I like coming up with new plural and past tense versions of words. For example, the past tense of tweet, as in tweeting on Twitter, is twote. Okay, look, he's circling a dead enemy. There's one right there that he could hit. Instead, he just circles the dead one. He can't even hit the dead guy, and then he plummets into the ground. Great job there. Just wonderful. Stellar work. A+ out of 10. Yeah, that's why I said he put the miss in missile. See if we can find a new altar. I renamed those. Didn't rename armor-piercing rounds. Aha! This is a newt altar. Newt. Oh yeah, I renamed jellyfish! Forgot about that! I will have to show you what I renamed them to. Get the random item, hopefully we get something new. Beppis! We must go fast! Fast! I'm very silly. Okay, sky pimple! Jellyfish are now sky pimples. Also, the plural of jellyfish is jellyfoosh. Actually, okay, here, I have a mission for you. Give me a bunch of words in the comments of this video or literally any other video, because I get notifications for all comments regardless of which videos they're on. So, in the comments of any of my videos, give me a word that you want me to come up with a funny past tense or plural version of. See if I can come up with some right here. Yeah, I can't think of anything right now. Yeah, those ideas just pop into my head, like, it just feels like that should be what it's called, you know? Feels like the past tense of tweet should be quote, rather than tweet head. Why didn't they consult me when they were making languages? Like, come on, that's so selfish. Let me tell you, languages would be a lot more interesting if I was the guy in charge. Ah yes, flower. Weed joke. Again, that is a very intelligent, mature joke that required a lot of creativity and thought to come up with. Ah yes, let's open this one. Dog food. Call it dog food because that's what its counterpart in Risk of Rain 1 was. It was literally dog food. Get an EpiPen. Vaccines cause autism. No. Vaccines cause attack speed. Yeah, that. Get vaccinated, guys, because vaccines cause attack speed, as Risk of Rain so clearly shows. Ooh, another one. I'm gonna be extra vaccinated. I'm double vaccinated. Watch out, coronavirus. Although, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to jab 4 syringes into the same spot on your leg and just keep them in there like that. I'm pretty sure he's misusing that. Clearly he didn't pass the first aid portion of the commando training test. First aid portion of the commando training test just consists of things like eating dog food and getting healed by weeds. Yeah, most of the items in this game, it doesn't really make sense how they really give the effect that they're supposed to. Like, how does stabbing yourself in the shoulder make your bullets inflict bleeding? Like, that makes no sense. Vitamin gummies. That is what I named it, because that is roughly how effective it is. I wish you could see what I named the lunar items, but I have to find some first. Ah well, I'll keep doing more Risk of Rain videos, and you can just slowly find the names of the items that I've renamed as I play. So Jade Elephant is now Elefan. Just Elfan. Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Machine gun! That is not one of the things in that song. Yeah, imagine me knowing a song like that other people know. PlasmaMuffin understanding a pop culture reference? What's going on here? The whole world's gone crazy. You hear about dolphins returning to the canals in Venice? Yeah, with everyone all locked down, then all these things are returning to places that humans used to habitate, or past tense of habitate is habitote. They habitote there. Yeah, and one of those is Hollow Knight is returning to my channel. So yeah, coronavirus really is causing some amazing things to happen. Also, humor seems to be returning to memes. Before the whole coronavirus thing, most memes are just like me when I don't want to get up because I'm sleepy, because I'm a normal human being that needs sleep to function properly. And it shows a picture of like SpongeBob in bed or a dog in bed. Like, and the whole meme is just like, oh, that's so relatable. I don't like getting up to go to work either, but it's not funny. And it's literally just the same meme over and over again. And there's no creativity. But now the memes seem to have actually recovered, so that's nice. Just took a little planet-wide plague to fix the memes. This is like God pressing the reset button. Do over. Have you tried rebooting it? Try turning it off and back on again. Didn't rename turrets. Yeah, I mostly just renamed the monsters and the items. What? I just slid in place. If that makes some sort of sense in some world or another. I mean, maybe this planet has different physics than the normal planet. I say because I apparently don't remember what Earth is called. The normal planet. Which one do you call that? It's like third or fourth from the sun or something like that. Good grief. Yeah, I'm totally competent. Scorched Acres. I hate this map, but it will give you a chance to see some more names. Like, you'll get to see what I renamed Clay Templars. I actually kind of forgot. Oh, and Imps. I'm trying to ping you. Hold the heck still. Oh my gosh. No, not you. There we go. Mutant Enderman. Because they're black and they teleport. Not be racist. Yeah, they kind of remind me of Enderman a little, so I just called them Mutant Enderman because they have one eye and tentacles and stuff. Not super creative, but it's, you know, there. Got a spicy tick-tick. But yeah, if you want to change the things yourself, change the language, then you can just, all you have to do is go to Steam app, go to like program files, Steam apps, common, Risk of Rain 2, and go to the folder called NEN. Ah yes, Medkit is now Band-Aid. That's good. That's roughly as effective as it is. Oh yeah, it's receive a very delayed heal after taking damage, because now you have to wait like 3 or 4 seconds for the medkit heal to kick in. Where's all the mobs? Come on, I'm on hurry up difficulty, so hurry up! It's annoying how there's a lot of downtime in between mob spawns. They did improve it with the new update, fortunately, so like the beginning of the game isn't quite as desolate. Like sometimes you could go an entire minute without any mobs spawning. Not very Risk of Rainy. More Beppis! We must go fast! I've consumed 3 Beppis! I've consumed 3 Beppis! And it is now my blood type because of how much I have consumed. Yes. I've renamed Clay Templars to Clay Jerk with a Machine Gun. That's exactly what these jerks are. You can see you from way too far away, and if there's nothing to break line of sight, then you're basically toast, unless you can kill them before they can kill you. Ooh, I'm gonna pick up this drone thing, the backup, because I gave it a real funny name. Thank you for spawning, friendo. I do appreciate. Stop! See, look at that! He's attacking, and he's like a mile away. Step a little closer and say that. Coward. There we go, he dead. He did it. Get walkie-talkie. Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. I slay me. I commit Sudoku. If you didn't get that joke, I'm basically saying I kill me, as in my humor is so funny, I myself laugh at it. Never mind. If you didn't get it, you didn't get it. Ask someone in the comments to explain it to you. It's not my job to make sure you understand what I'm talking about. Are you kidding? I'm a YouTuber. You're just supposed to, you know, just understand what I'm talking about without any context. Let's see. Another sticky bomb or a foot? Let's get a foot. Foot! Foot! But yeah, once you go to the EN folder, then you can just... Oh yeah, this one's called Green Rider Brooch. That's from a book series I started reading recently called Green Rider by Kristen Britton. It's very good. You should watch it. You should read it. It's very good. One of the better book series I've read. Not as good as Mistborn, but I mean, that's Mistborn. It's hard to compete with Brandon Sanderson, especially with Mistborn, which is the best book series written ever by the best author ever, in my opinion. So, yeah. It's still a very good book series, and I would heartily recommend it. Ooh, ankle bracelet. Nice. I'm on parole now. Cool. Boing, boing. Oh, hey, I have exactly as many lunar coins as I have normal coins. I didn't cheat those in. I got that many coins legitimately. I got a bear chance to block incoming damage. Woo! 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 That's fun. That must be so fun to like do that in real life, but like what if you land on your head? Oh yeah, these guys! Greater Cursed Skull. I forgot that giant cursed skulls were a thing, so I just called them Greater Cursed Skulls. Yeah, it's been a while since I played I last played Terraria like a year ago. That was when I finished my 1.2.2 playthrough. Purpose! We must go fast! I have attained speed! Another cautious slug cat. Rapidly heal outside of danger. That doesn't even look like a slug. I mean, it could be a slug. Giant ox squirrel. What even the heck is this? Mom, come pick me up. I'm scared. Yeah, doesn't he look like a giant ox squirrel? Like, he's got the tail of a squirrel, but the horns of an ox. I'm trying to tag these little wisps, because I want to know what they're called. I don't know what they're called. They're just called periods. Why are so many things called periods? Looks like we got a overpowered boy here, overpowered sand crab. Ah yes, Little Disciple. I have not changed that name because I couldn't think of anything. Yeah, the overpowered prefix, it's sort of a play on words because by default it's called overloading, so I just changed it from overloading to overpowered because it is. Now, overloading magma worms are a pain. They're very powerful. As are overloading stone titans and overloading jellyfish. Umu. I've already forgotten what they're called. I've accepted this language as my new language, and I no longer recognize my former tongue. You do not even know her tongue, do you? And you have the arrogance to call yourself Dovahkiin. I'm a humorous individual. I really wish I could explore these woods here, because they look awesome. I mean, look how big these trees are. I bet there's some epic stuff in there. Oh yeah, so I think in my last video I mentioned my Risk of Rain theories about how Rex is actually a mechanical spider from Risk of Rain 1. If I didn't mention it there, then, well, I mentioned it here. Yeah, mechanical spiders are in Risk of Rain 1, but they're not in Risk of Rain 2. But Rex perfectly fits the design, except that he has a plant growing on him. This is a hoppy feather. Boing. Boing. Oh, wait till you see what I renamed this boy. This dude. Oh, it's a crud. It's a giant jelly booger. I should have called them giant jelly boogers, but I don't know, that might be too gross to constantly see that name pop up. Yeah, it's probably for the best. Every time I use backup, I get to say, Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. That's a meme if you didn't know. Basically, when in doubt, assume it's a meme. And this is my basic guide for getting and understanding memes. No, you probably understood it, it's just not that funny. Sometimes I'll, like, show my dad a meme, and he'll be like, I understand it, but I don't think it's funny. And I'll be like, nah, no, yeah, you get it, it's just not really that funny. It's kind of dumb, because that's what memes are. Baptist! Baptist! Ooh, yes, let's open this for sure. I want to see what we get here. Essential oils. Okay, I'm just gonna pick this up just because I want you to see the tooltip. Essential oils prevents you from healing, but it sucks. Because that's basically what the corpse bloom does. See, I mentioned my theory about Rex being a mechanical spider and lunar coins being made out of people who are obliterated. But I have another theory too. Only I forgot what it was because I got sidetracked. Maybe it'll come to me in the editing process. Burial Blade. That is from Bloodborne. It's a scythe. So yeah, that's a much cooler name than the memes. But don't worry, only a few of them have cool names. Most of them are just silly names, funny names. See, I can't let you download this because, well, I would have to upload it somewhere that you could access. And the only place I can think of where I could do that is the Terraria forums. I could do like Mediafire or Dropbox, but I don't know how to use those, and I don't really want to bother figuring it out. So for the time being, if you want this, then you're just gonna have to just edit them yourself. Ugh. Bless eye. Just gonna have to edit the text file yourself. I know, I'm making you work. Ooh, Thorns of Agony. That is a charm from Hollow Knight. Could stack Hapu feathers, but that would not help in the slightest. I could bounce all over the place, but I have like no damage or defense, so yeah, that wouldn't be that helpful. I should rename Shrines of the Woods to like... Oh, look out! I just got... That joke is so stupid and overused, and I'm still making it. I just got gas. Oh, sorry, okay? I'm just immature. What's this? Ooh, Deathmark. Excellent. Wait till you see what I rename this thing. Deathmark. Deal bonus damage, but only if you have 7,320 other items. Okay, that is not something I've ever seen before. Let's activate the Trial of the Mountain because I'm stupicidal. Look at this! The center part of the teleporter is on the geyser. That is very cool. Alright, this is not overwhelming at all. I can totally do this. I'm not in danger. I am incredibly safe, in fact. Alloy vultures are now angry birds. I didn't really get a chance to show you that. It is very laggy right now. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get a better computer soon. I'd really like to get a better computer before Risk of Rain 2. I was going to say before Risk of Rain 2 comes out. Oh, crud. Oh my goodness, that was close. I was hoping to get a better computer before Journey's End comes out. It's coming out in a month, so I have a month to get a better computer. I've got some parts picked out. Been using the website PC Part Picker to try and figure out which parts are good and will jive together without ceasing to function. Word of the day, jive. And the past tense of jive is Jove, as in by Jove. By Jove, these things work together. I think if you're further away from the Vagrant Explosion, it does less damage, even if you get hit by it, but I'm not sure. And I do not want to find out. There's 5 of them! That is insane, even for a challenge of the mountain. Yeah, I see you and I'm coming for you difficulty. You're just the same as normal. I didn't change them. Yeah, I don't know why they made wandering vagrants all white. I don't like that. It looks buggy. I thought it was a bug at first. It might be, actually. Could be a glitch that isn't intended, as opposed to all those glitches that are intended. The definition of a glitch is something that isn't intended. Oh golly, I do not want to be up here. No, 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 no. Put me back down. Ah. That was close. By the way, there's a new lunar item called Focused Convergence. Oh, hecking goodness, no, thank you. It's awesome. It shrinks the size of the teleporter zone, but the teleporter charges faster. Which in my opinion is well worth it, because you don't even have to spend all your time in the teleporter zone. You can just go in, charge it a bit, then go back out. Go in, charge it a bit, then go back out. And it's just so much more convenient. I've only ever gotten it with command. No, 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 no. Oh, thank you. Thank goodness. That was close. That was very close. This video is already like over an hour long. It's gotta be. This is gonna take forever to upload. Still have 2 left! Just die already. Yeah, I don't like the death mark because it gives you 50% extra damage against enemies that have 4 or more debuffs at the same time. But they have to get 4 different debuffs at the same time. It is not easy to do that, because most debuffs only have a chance to activate, like, bleeding. You need, like, 7 butter knives to get 100% bleeding chance. So let's say you have that, that's 1 debuff out of 4, then gasoline, which requires you to kill an enemy near them. Then you need, what even is another debuff you can inflict enemies? Chrono Bobble could give slow, so that's 3 out of 4 debuffs. What would the 4th one be, though? Ice, maybe, for Moonald's band, but that's only got a chance to happen. The only thing that increases that chance is a 57 leaf clover, so... Ah, V8! Nice. Yes, I did just call that V8 instead of, infusion. This implies that you drink it, which you should not do. That is not how that works. Alright, we're gonna need to... We're gonna need to give you some blood, because you've lost a lot of blood. Okay, I'll do it myself, Chug. It doesn't work that way. Don't do that. Technically, yes, blood is highly nutritious, because it's already had all the minerals digested into... all the vitamins or whatever digested into usable stuff, but you shouldn't drink blood. It is not healthy for you, or, you know, sane. Unless you're a vampire, in which case, I mean... Yeah, still don't drink blood, because that's rude. By the way, the Back at Magazine text is a Stargate reference. At one point, Daniel, who's an archaeologist, is he's going to be going on a mission with everyone because he's part of the team, and so they're guarding some convicts because they need the convicts to go through the gate to fix a thing. Oh yeah, that's what this guy's called, Retinazer, the twins. The other version of this guy is called Spasmatism. This is the Alloy Worship Unit, I believe. And then there's what do you call the other one? These guys are just called probes instead of something probes. Solus probes. Yeah, Solus Command Unit or Control Unit is what the other one is called. But now they're called Retinazer and Spasmatism, and their tag at the bottom is the twins. Because don't they kind of look like that? Giant eye, shooting lasers, stuff like that. yeah, so, anyway. They're like, we're gonna be guarded by Daniel. He's an archaeologist. How's he gonna protect us? And so Daniel holds up a knife and goes, yeah, which end do the bullets go in again? Oh, that was a good episode. That episode was The Sentinel, by the way. I forget what season it was in, but I remember the title. I'm very good at remembering Stargate episode names. I can just watch like 2 seconds of a Stargate episode and I know which episode it is. Because I've watched them all so much and I have such a good memory. I'm probably gonna end after I get the what do you call it? Legendary item. I would just go through the teleporter now, but I've invested too much time in killing this guy to stop. Jeez, this is probably gonna be my longest video to date. Ouch. Ouch, that hurt a hecking lot. That hurt quite a very lot. I am in pain. I am very much pain. I'm hurt. I am very much hurt. That's the blow. Will you please die already? This is what it was like trying to fight this guy when he first came out, but with like better items. Like, this guy was such a tank. It took like 30 minutes for me to kill him the first time I killed him. And the first time I killed him was like the second time I encountered him, I think. Because I died the first time. But he was so tanky. I really like the Little Disciple. It's my favorite yellow item. Because you just constantly hurt enemies near you. Constantly shoot at them while sprinting. It's just so fun and satisfying. It's also real helpful too. Technically, the circles were around me, so I was still within the edge of the circle, but I didn't get hit. So I'm not sure exactly where the line is drawn of where you have to be to not get hit. Trying to kill him before his shield goes back up. Ah, the difficulty increased, so he healed. And everything heals a bit when the difficulty increases, because your health is being adjusted. I don't like that, honestly, but oh well. Let's see what legendary item we get. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Oh, wow, thanks. It's the interstellar death plant. It's garbage. That's horrible. Oh yes, and this thing. Glonk does absolutely nothing and dies. What that does is, if you interact with something, it spawns a squid turret, but its health constantly goes down and it doesn't do much damage. So I basically I named it after that meme, because it does absolutely nothing and dies. And this is the interstellar death plant. Disappoints you on kill, because its effect is when you kill something, a few seconds after you kill it, it spawns a little healing fruit. I said it spawns a little healing fruit, and it very slowly heals you if you stand in its area of effect. It's basically like one of those mushrooms, bustling fungus, chungus, but it heals you very slowly. The area of effect is very small, and it's just not useful. Alright, we're gonna go to the lunar place, see if there's any new items there I can show you the names of, and then we're going to probably end off the episode, even though I haven't died or anything yet, because this video has probably gone for like 2 hours or something, and I think it's high time we ended it off. I thought I heard a wisp spawn. That's strange. Yeah, all of these have new names, so I'm just gonna get all of them. Whorl Shell. Dramatically reduce equipment cooldown, but it automatically activates. Whorls were an enemy in risk rating 1. Strides of Heresy. It makes you invincible upon pressing the shift key, because it literally does that. I used how many lunar coins? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lunar coins just to show you these item names. It's totally worth it. Instead of Effigy of Grief, this is now called Good Grief. Drop an effigy that causes everything nearby to suck. Can be picked back up. Oh my goodness, can I do it on this guy? I've never tried that. Oh, right. Wait for my equipment to cool down first. Just sit here and wait. There we go. Oh, actually, I don't want to get kicked out of the shop just yet. I want to buy some items. Don't kick me out just yet. There we go. So the resonance disc is now Frisbee. Play Frisbee with enemies. Yay! So yeah, to get the death mark to actually activate, you have to have so many other items that it doesn't really help you much in the first place. On the highest difficulties now, instead of ha 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 ha, it's ha 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 ha. Didn't change the name of Sky Meadow. This boy is now called Godzilla. Brass contraptions are floaty bell thing. Mushrooms are just mini mushrooms. They're so cute though. Look at him. Look at he. I wish they were hot because they're so cute. They were not near this cute in the first game. They just look like mushrooms, but now they have those little foots, little jelly bean foots, and those cute little eyeballs. And look, he do a boing. He do a boing. Oh, and here we have Spasmatism. Look at him do hoppy. He hop. He boing. I wish I didn't have to kill him, but he tried to kill me, so I have to kill him. Overpowered Godzilla. That is exactly what I don't need right now. So, yeah, that's, I think that's pretty much it for this video. Ow! Thanks, that's what I wanted. Let me think. What is he doing? You can't move there, you dork. Look at that, he's trying to walk into the statue. In the last version of the game, enemies would just run around statues in circles. Now they just walk into them, apparently. Great job, that's a huge improvement. Okay, ooh, I must get the golden gun. Because I want you to see what it's called. What I renamed it. 1,000? Jeez. Oh, heck no, no. He's here. He is here. Okay, I forgot I don't need to slide anymore. These boys are absolute unit ghosts instead of parents. Are they not absolute units? They are totally absolute units. I think they need to nerf Strides of Heresy, because you're invincible, you heal, and you can fly when you're using it. The only downside is you can't attack. But, I mean, that's a very small price to pay for literal invincibility. Come on, almost. Oh, I think I can afford it now. Please buy the right thing. Yes. Yes! Golden Gun. Used to be called the Crowdfunder. Activate to quickly and easily waste all of your money. And I have Gesture of the Drowned, so it's automatically on. I forgot about that. Yep, that is good. That is, yep, that's what is a good thing. That, I wanted that to happen. Watch this, I have 400 monies. Gonna lose it real quick. Look, quickly and easily wasting all my money. Aren't you impressed? Suddenly, boom, I'm dead. And I'm still shooting coins! My corpse is still shooting coins, that's right. It was not your time to die. It kinda was. It was past my time to die, actually. So let's actually, I'm gonna go... I just remember I can actually just go to the item logs and look at the logbook. So, EpiPen, Bear... Let's see, what have I not seen yet? This is thebomb.com. You can't, unfortunately, see the alternate text. This is the ukulele. Lightning mushroom. There's a few others. Shaped glass is now shaped suicide. Yeah, I don't, remember what the, thing for that was. Hard light afterburner. I forgot what that is. Asgard head. It's a Stargate thing. I've never actually read the lore for this, or most things anyway. Important sign from the spirits, passed down for many generations. Must be used for high noon ritual to ward off sickness and fatigue. Must be kept cool or will rot. Helps energize the kinfolk and can be used for extra human strength and agility. Important. Cool. Alright, well that's it. I've been recording for... an hour and 14 minutes. This is going to take forever to upload. So that's renaming everything in Risk of Rain 2 and channel news. Sort of. Yeah, that was far too long of an episode, but... Well, I think I'm gonna cut off the overly long outro now. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Remember to comment funny words that I could give you a past tense or plural or version of them for the next video, or one of the next videos. That's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.